heading out of here for the night. It's the second to last day. Tomorrow's the last day of elk season here in Idaho. We left our house this morning about 4:30, drove all the way up here, got up to where we went like 3 weeks ago, and we had all those elk around us, and a few camps down there. We packed in there about, well, we did about 6 miles round trip today and this morning, and couldn't get anything to answer. Some old sign, but nothing really that fresh. And then tonight went and checked out some new country. Pretty excited about it. Went back in on this smaller road, and then just found, I've been using Onyx map and looking at, you can see the saddles, and I use it on like the hybrids, so you can see the topo lines and the satellite imagery. And I've just been driving around and picking out spots, and went back into this one base in just a short, we only did like a 1.5 miles tonight. Got back in there though, tons of elk sign, found a really awesome wallow back in there, and pretty excited, even if, this year it might not pan out for that spot, but next year come in here early when it's warm and hopefully find a bull on that wallow. It was one of the coolest wallows I've ever found. So we're gonna hit it hard again in the morning. It's supposed to be raining, so we're gonna go back to where we viewed on that one bull 2 weeks ago, I guess, and hopefully they'll be talking a little bit, be a little cooler, and we'll get it done tomorrow. If not, I can come back up here, short range weapon hunt, and shoot a cow. So, but hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully tomorrow's the day. We're gonna bugle in a bull, and we'll be packing elk tomorrow, huh? Yeah? You don't talk too much, huh? What? You don't talk too much.
I'm talking right now?
What are you eating?
Spirits or something?
Sunflower seeds. We're being lots of sunflower seeds, so we'll check back in with you tomorrow. Doing that little recap, and drove about half mile down the road, and there was a couple grouse on the road, so I was like, I'm gonna shoot one of those with my bow, and they were farther shot, so I was like, drew back and shot. As soon as I shot, a bull bugles right above the road, and at first I was like, well, that's gotta be a hunter, and so I didn't think much of it. Got my arrow and just got feathers off that grouse, and then was standing there, and then Bird's like, let's bugle. So he bugled at it, and he bugled right back, and I'm like, that sounds like a bull. And then cows started talking, and then so we went up the road about 100 yards, and I could smell them. The wind was coming straight down the hill, and I could just smell them. And tried to work on them. We had 5 minutes of light left. Tried to work on him, tried to get him to come in, and he'd call every once in a while, but he just kind of worked away up the ridge. So the good news is, tomorrow morning we know where we're gonna be. So now we'll check back in with you tomorrow morning. Brody and I are making our way back to the truck. It's the last day of Archery Elk here in Idaho, and this morning started off pretty crappy. Lots of rain. I mean, it's just pouring rain. So we went up to where that bull was bugling last night, and just got on the roads, and we'd drive a little ways and park, sit there for about half an hour, and get out and bugle, and got a bull to respond down in this bottom here. And it was still just raining like crazy, but I saw on Onyx Maps there was a road down through it, so I was like, well, we'll just drive down that road and see if we can get a little closer to where they were. And we got down to the road, and it was gated, which actually made me a little more excited because I know no one else is back in here. And ended up, we've done about 3.5 miles so far on this road. It's been good because the brush and everything's so wet. So we looped around and bugled and called, and couldn't get anything to answer. And so we just kept making our way back, and we started making a loop back towards the truck, and we're coming down this clear cut. It was going to save us quite a bit of walking. And I looked over across the draw, and there was a little raghorn bull bedded down, and so we tried to call, and nothing. He didn't really care much, so I left Brody there, and then I started making my way over there, and then saw a really nice mule deer buck too, bedded down within 50 yards away from that bull. And so I just left Brody there cow calling every once in a while, and I looped back around and kind of got up above him, kind of got the wind right, and started trying to work down in on, but so thick over there. I got within probably about 50 yards, but the wind shifted, and I could hear him go through the trees and the brush, and it was so thick. But it's been an awesome season. We've had a lot of fun. Brody's been a little stud. We've hiked a lot. Like I said, yesterday we did a little over about 6 miles, and then another couple miles last night, and a little over 3 this morning, and we've got to actually head home. We're gonna miss this evening, but man, it's just been an incredibly fun year. can come back in here and do muzzleloader cow hunts, so still get some elk meat. But we're just about back to the truck and here and enjoy some of these highlights or reel from this year's 2017 Idaho elk season. I'll let them play right now.